Alright, here, this is Rashid Cannon and my MFA class. Basically, I am doing a presentation on my career path. Sorry guys, I'm just running a little late. Alright, so we're going to start off with my career path. Alright, we're going to move on to the next slide. Alright, so starting off with my career path, in 1992, came up with some ideas for video games, also ideals for an actual studio for video games. I've always been into drawing and intrigued by art. I was like winning contests within elementary. By the 4th grade, I had won a commercial contest where I did a 2D drawing and somebody implemented it into a actual video. Don't know the name of the company. It's been so long, but if you ever seen just a sketched out bird flying into a key lock, sometimes without the ribbon, or with the ribbon, I pretty much did that one in 4th grade. I think it was utilized in a bank commercial and a health commercial. It was like an all-white dove. But back to the presentation. I felt that the start of my career, or preparation for the start of my career, began there. By 1996, I attended Charter College in Anchorage, Alaska, for web design. That led me to BCTI, and it also led me to meet future friends within Microsoft. They encouraged me to go to school and one day work for the company. I later did ITT Tech and did a visual communication. I got that degree. And that started me off within more detail within web design and 3D animation. I'm not going to actually show the video, but for whoever looks at this, the actual picture within this frame of the presentation, you can click on a hot link and it'll lead you straight to a draft of a video game that I was somewhat designing for a class. I actually graduated with it. Okay, but back to schooling and preparation for the preparation of my career. ITT Tech led me in the right way as far as web designing, because I think you had to start there. I was told you had to start there as a web designer to understand coding for development of video games. So that's where I actually started, and this is where I'm at. Hopefully I can succeed and move on. All right, we're going to go to the next slide there. All right. So after ITT Tech, I immediately started developing web designs for customers. The first one, the top one, is actually for a customer who wanted a website for his live radio show. So I enhanced the actual logo. It was a flat 2D. And basically I implemented a program within the website that allowed him to mix and play live music. All right. And basically, this slide is called Practice Makes Perfect. I think a lot of practice would have to come before actually pursuing your actual career. I've been designing and sketching for decades, so I think I'm finally ready to open up a shop, a design studio, along with the MFA degree, and pursue my dreams or my career. All right, we're going to go to the next slide. All right, this one is final plans for a career. So After my AA, I took a PM degree, which is project management, and I developed a business plan. For those who don't know me, I always been around in retail as far as home improvement, design, or, some food. My father left behind a grocery store, and I pretty much ran that for like a decade or so. But I've always been around in retail, whether it's been design or just serving customers. But I figured that the project management would critique me, or basically allow me to gain a more business perspective of utilizing project management within the design or development of video game process. So basically I developed the idea, or a studio that would have food, video games, buy and sell trade, video game contests, and basically this would be creation of diversity within the studio in order to support the actual video game. I also like music. I've been doing music for a long time too, and I figure I can work on music videos as well to bring more diversity to the actual studio for video games. I figured this would support a video game, being that video games today are usually at the expense of maybe $10 million, $20 million. It takes a lot of funding to actually create a video game, and I figure I can actually knock off a huge chunk of it with diversity within the studio. All right, so that is my actual career plan. What you're looking at now is an updated logo for a customer, and just the model I'm actually working on for myself for actual composite within the music video. All right, so, and my backup plan is to teach at a college level, utilizing everything that I learned in MFA, because I just love 3D animation, video games, everything that has to do with the MFA course or degree. I actually plan and will actually love or plan to teach at a college level. All right, and that is my presentation for today, guys. Thank you, and I hope you liked it.